we had an idea where we were going, so it told us what parking lot to park in. So we asked some students like, "Yo, how do you get into whatever the name of the building was?" They pointed us in the direction. So we're walking, in the direction they tell us. Ninth is coming from the other direction, right? So we kind of meet in the middle of, like, it's not a quad, but like in the middle of the joint. This dude is waving at us like, "Yo, what's happening?" So, we kind of wave. He come over, shake hands. He's like, "Yo, I'm Ninth." It's like, yeah, So we introduce ourselves, and like, yeah, it was probably like a 3-minute walk to where we was going. Like, this dude walked with us the whole time, like just chopping it up, like we knew each other forever. So I'm like, yo, this
That's
is.
dope, man.
Yeah,
But it
it
was
is
also
dope.
very different from the way he's portrayed in the
Media.
documentary. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Um, and granted,
Says a lot.
there's been decades too, so we grow. You know what I mean? I'm
Mm-hmm.
not dismissing how it was portrayed. I'm just saying, and like, what I would have expected from that, he couldn't have been any different. You know what I mean? Like,
Got
he
you.
literally walked with us into the class, and then he kind of went to the front of the class. Like, I mean, he's obviously a teacher. He's very comfortable in front of people. But his
Mm-hmm.
his his approach was real dope. So he kind of went through, like, kind of the history of sampling, was just sharing information, a lot of which I kind of knew. LeVar kind of knew. It was a good number of young people in there, which was good to see. And then it was like
Inspiring.
a good number of, like, people our age in there. So it was a good mix. His daughter actually goes to Winston Salem State, so you know, he's doing some stuff, I'm sure, because of that. But like, apparently she just signed a little independent deal. Um, so I think he says she raps. But it was cool. It was probably like 2 hours maybe. But another dope thing was, like, um, one dude that was there the whole time was a cop, and Ninth was like, "Yo, I've known this dude since, like, my freshman year in high school. We were both in this gifted program together, so to see him show up means a lot." And then dude kind of spoke about their relationship, but towards the end, another dude who came in, he's like, "Yo, I just want to say, like, when I was a freshman, you were a senior, and like, I probably wasn't the coolest kid." He's like, "But I just remember you walking around with these headphones." He's like, "But we had gym together," and he was like, "You spoke to me, and by you speaking to me, it kind of solidified me as somebody in school." He's like, and I
Wow.
never forgot that, because you didn't, like, you didn't have to say anything to me, but it wasn't for any other reason. That's just who you were. He's like, and then fast forward a couple years later, I bumped into you in Durham, and I think he said, like, a Harris Teeter or something. He was like, he was like, and like, you kind of remembered me when I spoke to you. And then Ninth was like, "I remember you. You the kid with the cross colors." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm cross color." Like, but
Wow.
like, it was mad organic. You know what I'm saying? And dude was like, "Yo, like," he's like, I just got off work. I haven't eaten. I gotta go eat, go get with my family." He's like, "But I just wanted to come through and say thank you, because I never forgot that." You know what I mean?
Wow.
And then, like, towards the end, somebody was like, "Yo, you say you can make a beat in 5 minutes. Why don't you cook something real fast?" So he's like, "Yo, I'll do it." He's like, "The only thing I ask, I gotta stop recording. Put your tablets and your phones away." He's like, "If I could trust that y'all won't record, I'll make something real quick." And he made something real quick. That shit was dope. I mean,
Mm.
it was like his formula is kind of
Mhm.
Formulaic.
simple when you watch it, you listen to it, but he's just got a good ear, and he knows what he's trying to accomplish. But yeah, it was dope, man. Like, I ain't
Mm.
gonna hold you. Like, if I, like, as it got close, I was like, "Man, I ain't going up there for this shit." And then it started raining. I was like, "Man, I don't feel like driving up there in the rain." LeVar had got caught up in traffic, so but I was glad I went. It was dope, man. It was very 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 dope.
That's what's up.
That's
Yeah.
tight, man.
So
That's tight. What was the event marketed as?
it was just it was called Sampling 101, like a class with Ninth
Oh,
Wonder or
and where
something
was
like
it
that.
at? Where was it at?
Winston Salem State, Winston Salem State University.
Okay.
So like 45 minutes north of where
Oh,
I'm at.
okay.
Um, yeah, like and like I mean, when you got there, you kind of realize like his daughter's involved with a program, kind of like bring your ass home, pop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was dope. Like it was dope. But like like they now have like a a records, like physical records room at Winston Salem State, because she was like, yo, we need one. And he's like, all right, well, let me see what I could do to make it happen. But it was dope, man. He was talking about like he teaches at Wake Forest and at Duke right now. So he was like, I just left Wake Forest teaching and came right here.
Right.
Yeah, he was cool, man. He was like he was as down to earth as you could expect somebody to be. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah, I enjoyed it. Started to ask him if he would sell me that beat for $200. That's probably not appropriate.
That's dope though, man. That's a tight experience, man.
I'd have been like, if he's really cool, you give me that shit.
That's crazy.
How you find out about that?
LeVar sent it to me, but he had it. Well, actually, it was on Ninth Wonder's page, but LeVar sent it to me.
It cost money?
Nah, it was
Oh,
free.
Shit. Yeah, that's dope. That's what's up.
Yo, did he do drum loops at the end? Like what did he just like lay a loop on top of his chops? Because I think that's what I see.
Yeah, man, he
I
does.
saw him use.
Yeah. He found a decent break.
Oh yeah, my internet is fucking up.
He found a decent break. Chopped it up. Found a drum loop and then kind of chopped the drum loop up. So, you could tell what drum loop it was. But he kind of chopped it up and then basically replayed it. But he made it a little different. Add a little bit of swing to it. But yeah, that's the kind of the formula, yo. But it was dope to actually like see it and just kind of like it's very simplistic, but it is masterful. Like there's no error in that approach. Like that's just what he does. So
Yeah.
it was dope.
He gets a guaranteed groove every time, seems like.
Yeah, I mean, like he was talking a little bit about like actually that song "Girl" with Destiny's Child. He was like, that beat say like it changed my life. And he was like, funny thing is, I was playing them a bunch of beats like, yeah, they gonna love this one. And he was like, yeah, that's cool. And he was like, I pulled that out just as like a throwaway joint just to buy some time. And Beyonce was like, yo, what's that? And he was like, this beat? You know what I mean? But he was like, so sometimes like the simplicity, like he was like, yo, we the only people that get geeked up about the complexity. I was like, yeah, that's factual.
Yeah.
But he did he told a story about how he got the I think how he got the kind of the Jay-Z hookup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was dope, man. He was like, he took some dude to, I think he said Bojangles a couple times. He was down here from New York. Dude was like, yo, give me. It was like they was in the car. He was just playing beats, and dude was like, yo, give me a number. I know a lot of people. If I ever hear somebody that's looking for beats, I'm gonna put you in touch. And he's like, I gave it to him, like, yo, the worst that could happen is nothing happens. He's like, I think he said like 18 months later, he's like, he got a call from a number he didn't recognize. Like he answered it, Dude was like, "Hey, this is I forget his name." He's like, remember Bojangles? He's like, "Oh, yo, what's up?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm sitting here with Young Goo and Hove. Um, uh, can you send some beats or whatever?" And he said, that was like kind of the how that happened, just that easy, yo. So
Yeah,
yeah, but yeah, it was dope. I enjoyed it.
that's what's up.
And I saw Ja Rule Sunday, and I hate to admit that I enjoyed that, but boy, did I enjoy that.
Mm.
Boy, did I enjoy. I said, this mofo can put on a show,
Gotta be able to with that crappy ass music. Sorry.
bro. Man, the thing. So the funniest thing, like I signed up to do it because Eve was supposed to be Eve, Ja Rule, and Nelly.
Mm.
And I was like, well, Nelly's headlining. I'll pack, and then I'm leaving during Nelly. Like I have zero interest in seeing Nelly. I pack my shit up and bounce during Nelly. But then Eve kind of like next thing I know is like Chingy, Ja Rule, and Nelly. I'm like Chingy. So like I rocked for like an hour and a half before he went on. Had a good little session.
So Eve didn't show. That'd have been the reason to go.
Nah. Well, yeah, that was a part of the logic. But like Chingy, so like it was actually funny because like when I started playing, a young lady walked over to me and introduced herself. And I was like, I know this broad ain't about to ask me to play no request show. I know for a fact she not about to ask for no request. So I had like an attitude, and like Alina was standing by me. And then she introduced herself. She's like, yeah, I'm a DJ. So I just wanted to come introduce myself. I was like, oh, that's what's up. And then my attitude changed, and I was like, man, I'm a butthole, yo. But like she's like, you have an Instagram, so we followed each other on Instagram, and she was like, yeah, I go to Backspins. And I was like, oh, that's my people. Claude and them is good people, yo. So, and then like when I finished, like Alina and I get ready to walk out of the VIP area out into the concert area to kind of just chill or whatever. And, dude stopped me. He was like, yo, where you play at? You kind of nice. I was like, bro, I don't play out, yo. Like I just do private stuff. He's like, dad, yo, he's gonna try to come see you. I was like, yeah, dog, I don't. I'm too old to be in the club, fan, but I appreciate the feedback. But I say all that to say, so we got out there to Chingy, and Alina was like, yo, is he on stage by himself? I was like, probably. Yeah. Like, I don't think he really had a lot of time to prepare. It was like 3 days ago it was Eve, and now Chingy's here. So
Right.
I don't know if he really had the time to put a whole like. And he's also like at the height of his career, he wasn't really. I don't think all that. She was like, "What songs does he sing?" I was like, "Only song I know,
like half a hit.
only song I know is Right There." Like that's all I know. Everything else, I'm gonna be learning right along with you.
Yeah, he had half a hit,
He
yo.
had a couple joints. I was like, "Oh man, I do remember that. I never liked it. Still don't like it, but all right, cool." So then went back and played between him and Ja Rule. Yeah, I went out for Ja Rule. And I was like, this dude he's an entertainer. He knows how to provide entertainment. Like I was like, yeah, I should not be enjoying this show this much. I should not be enjoying this show this much.
We can see your mouth moving, shot, but we can't hear a word coming out of it. Yeah, your mouth is moving a lot, but
Was it his crowd work?
Yeah, that was a part of it, but it was also like we went from Chingy, like like all right, come on, dude, just get off the stage. Like Ja Rule had like the pyrotechnics, like had the stage setup was decent. Like it or not, he has a zillion songs. Like I'm like, yo, this dude did have like a 5-year run where every third song on the radio had him on it.
yeah.
And to the point that he went from rhyming to singing to being known for singing more than rhyming.
Yeah.
He had a
Singing.
crazy transition.
I think that word is aggressive singing.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's Cookie Monster singing. It's if Cookie Monster was singing. That you call Cookie Monster singing. So I mean, shit, you can't.
Yeah, like and like he came down into the crowd, like walked through the crowd, like he just knew how to get the people engaged. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've seen a couple of interviews with him. He's really
and-
personable, dude.
Yo, like yeah, he's just comfortable in that space, yo. Like
Mm-hmm.
I heard people say that his show was better than Nelly's. I didn't see anything Nelly did. It was on the TV in the VIP area, but like the TV was over me, and like I said, I was packing, so I have zero interest in seeing anything Nelly's doing. But the Ja Rule show was like, it was dope. It was real dope.
How do you feel about Nelly's diss for KRS-One back in the day? That didn't make you at least give Nelly a little bit more respect or consideration?
Nah,
I didn't even know that happened. What?
nah, yeah, nah.
You don't remember
I
when
mean,
him and KRS were him and KRS had a little skirmish?
Nah. So you got to remember though, I never really paid much attention to either one of them. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nah, it didn't really move me at all.
I'll say that it may. I must have given him zero consideration before that because it made me say, okay, well, he's not as bad as I thought he was. When I heard the diss,
was he wearing a Band-Aid on his chin or wherever he used to wear him?
I don't remember.
Under his eye. Yeah, he already had a Band-Aid.
I don't even know
on
if I saw. I don't even
KRS-One?
think I think I heard the song like on something, and I was just like, oh, okay. And I think it's because he had like a couple little lines. So just like, okay, for Nelly, that's impressive. But
Like
also it could have been Ali that wrote the lines for him. I think people were alleging that Ali helped write the rhyme or something. So
My only paying attention to Nelly was Tip Drill video. The
unedited.
Mhm. Back when
that was the only
BET
Nelly
Uncut
thing that
was
ever
on,
made me like,
yeah, the tail end of BET Uncut.
yeah, man.
But
That's
it was,
the beginning and the end of me paying attention to him.
Yeah.
it was cool though. I mean,
Yeah, he had some cool little bops though, man. Like when you learn to, not when you, but I found joints from Nelly. I was like, okay, for what it is and what his intention is with the song, that's dope. He's got people for that. There's an audience for that.
Yeah. There was definitely an audience for Tip Drill, that's for sure.
No question.
I was all over that. Like, yeah, sir.
Man, now you knew how to make hits. Or his team.
Right. Yeah, I just realized, like, I really just haven't listened to the radio since
no
like
need for
the
that.
90s, yo.
Yeah, you're lucky. Sheet, how things going with you and LG's project?
we're getting together on the 28th to redo all the vocals and then get it mixed and stuff. So I mean, we haven't done anything on it in a minute. But yeah, we're gonna get together on the 28th and re-record everything and go from there. So
Word.
yeah,
Hey, you gonna do all the vocals in one day?
that's the plan.
Shit, man. Superhuman, bro.
I just said I just want to try to keep the same kind of level of energy.
Understandable.
So that's the desire. The execution, we'll see. But
Oh, that's the party, huh?
That's the goal. Yeah.
Shit, man. I've been telling y'all about. I've been telling Q and Paul about it. And I guess since you on here now, you got the first project actually that first solo MC out of the original 6 to do a project. Damon gave a green light for us to do a GRYSKLL produced Damon Deshawn project this week. So I I want to just recruiters, you know, MC producers from within the crew to do it. I want it to be all of us, man. So if you got stuff that you wanted Demond to do, man, if you want to start putting stuff together, I got a project folder I'll add you to. So we can start just brainstorming and just putting stuff in the pot for him. And same for you, Paul. I don't think I mentioned that to you earlier, Paul, but also I put together a compilation of all of the Kareem and my songs for the first on Pitchfork project, working on that right now. It's 22 songs, and right now, like listening to where it is, it's reminding me of the interlude, like just like not sonically by anything, but just like in the spirit of the interlude, for some reason, where it is right now. So I'm really, it makes me feel good because like sounds like we're gonna have a GRYSKLL produced project for each of the people who's founded GRYSKLL, and hopefully, you know, before the end of this, we can have one for everybody in the crew. Like I want to do one for Paul, one for Spit, you know, one for Q, all that stuff. But and you know, the interlude too still on deck. But I'm excited about the demonic Kareem stuff. So just I'd love to hear, you know, what you put in for the Demond stuff. And I was thinking that the Kareem joint, man, if we ain't doing much tonight, depending on how long people are around, maybe I'll play some of that. Some of the things that are on the table for that right now.
That's what's up. You know, I'll listen.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm trying to perform the interlude in November. Hopefully, I'm waiting to hear back from the dude with the venue. But
Nice.
Oh shit. Word.
That'd be
see
dope.
if it comes together or not. But yeah,
That's super dope, man. Keep me posted, man.
will do.
Would love to see that, man. I got the first layer of stickers laid out on the bed upstairs sometime between now and next week. I'm gonna get these packs of stickers put together and sent down to you for the box. I guess am I sending them to you or am I sending them to Paul?
It don't
Send
matter but
It
one
don't
way or
matter.
the other, I had to get with him at some point anyway. So either way, it's cool.
Okay, I'm thinking that maybe we're gonna auction a couple of these boxes off. I'm thinking we'll give one or two away. We'll do some unboxings with them, and then since we only got 10 of them anyway, let's try and make some bread off of one or two of them. Let's see,
Okay.
you know, what happens.
All right, so I'll do I'll Google what's the most popular size man shirt or some shit. This is probably gonna be the larger.
Okay.
So then all right, so I'll get those wrapped up.
Okay.
I'll hit Al up again to see if he's going to do a drop or not, so I can add that and then finish that mixtape and get them done.
Right, you said you figured out how to get my drop where my drop.
Yeah,
work.
I got you one already. Yep.
Yeah.
You one already.
Oh shit, got both of y'all on the call too. I mentioned to you the concept of mastering, and Q, I think I mentioned it to you too, of mastering the mixtape. Do y'all think it's worth the effort? Am I overthinking it with the idea of mastering it?
I think you might be overthinking it, but
Okay. Nah, it's cool. I'll take that. Good enough. Enough said for me.
yeah, I mean, if you want, I don't know what all you would do to it. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
bro. I mean, seriously, if you think that, I think that's enough right there. Like this is your art, man. And I think I want your call to be the call on it, and I want it to be what you envision. Really, I just wanted to see what you would do with the mixtape. So I trust you, man.
Yeah, I mean,
It's fire.
I'm not if Q thinks there's something to get out of it. I'm just thinking like all the songs are done and it's just like
Yeah.
So I don't know that there's really much we would get from that.
Cool.
Yeah,
Thank you, man. I just want to make sure I had the actual conversation instead of doing it through text.
no, that's peace.
I know sometimes that shit don't come across right through text, man. And I want to make sure that you know I was like actually listening to you too and not just trying to impose some shit.
Oh no, I didn't take it that way.
Cool.
I mean,
cool,
I cursed you out. I didn't take it that way. No, I'm just-
This motherfucker. Master this motherfucker. Just say.
Screaming masters. Oh man, it took a second for that one to land.
Oh man.